Hey, Doug of RealityMe.net here. I've been holding on to this for far too long. I've got to open one of these in one of my cars, which isn't here right now, so I can't show it to you, but I thought we'd take this out. What I wanted to do was I was going to do this fancy unboxing product video that was going to show you this in use. I was going to let a car battery die and blah, blah, blah. Let me just get to the point, show you how it comes out of the box, why you need one of these. This is a battery pack that you can use for jump starting a car. And what you really have to do is maintain these things. You need to charge them about once every 3 months. Let me show you what's in the box. And let me show you what else I got to go with it. This, okay, this is, and I'm not sponsored by any of these. I'm not getting paid for these. And it doesn't matter what brand you use. Find a lithium a LiPo guard. This was a fireproof bag. So what I've got here is a bag sealed shut with Velcro that's big enough for this battery to go into. So when it's in my car, it's in this bag. If this lithium battery were to erupt into flame, this is supposed to put it out. This is the fun thing. So on the back, it's got a power button, a screen, emergency light, and your clamps and some charging ports. Now, why have I finally decided to do this instead of making the fancy video? One, I don't think this product is available anymore. Two, they have better products than this now. I got my daughter one for Christmas that actually has an air pump built into it. So the reason I actually walked this path was my car battery did die. I went to my son's place of employment to pick him up from work, sat out in the parking lot, people were walking up to the door, and I knew it was closed, so I'd roll down my window and I'd say it's closed. I'd roll my window up, I'd close my window. I did it several times, had my phone in the charger playing a video game. Shouldn't have been anything to kill the battery, but it did. It dropped the battery, cranking amps on the battery, down to the point that I could not start the car. And then it took me 20 minutes to find someone who was willing to jump start it. So you open the thing, you got the battery. Beneath that, you've got your instructions. These are relevant. A lot of these batteries won't work if it can't detect a small charge on the battery itself, the dead battery. So the dead battery has to have a little bit of charge so that this battery can smartly decide if you've put the cables on correctly. There is an override for that that's described in the manuals. I'm not sure that this one has it, but in the newer ones, that's something to be aware of. Comes with a little storage bag. This is not a fireproof bag. That's why you get the other fireproof bag. And it comes with these jumper cables. So you're gonna plug this into the battery. It's gonna have a little light on it, a little green light. You're going to hook these directly to your battery. You're not gonna do the battery and ground it out on the metal of the car like we typically would with jumper cables. These are going to go directly on your battery terminals. You're going to have 30 seconds to push the button to start the engine. Now, in practice, let's get this thing completely open so you can see what it looks like. It also comes with a USB-C charging cable. Yeah, USB-C. So USB-C charging so that you can charge this up. So here's the actual device. I have never brought this one out. I've never put it on a charger. So there is the flashlight button right there. This one is dead as a doornail. There. Oh wait, no, there's, I'm wrong. Out of the box. It says 82%. I don't know if that looks like a different, oh no, it's dropped to 29%. So 29%. That was a fast drop. So let's see if I can get the flashlight on. There's the flashlight. So it's got a nice little flashlight. I don't know if it's got a flashing mode. So there's a flashing mode. So if you want to make yourself visible on the road, you can do that. Solid light, flashing light, That seems to be the two modes. Okay, so there's no SOS, it's just a steady flash. So you've got the flash, you've got a charge. What this charge gives you is, if you peel this back, gives you the ability, USB-C is input, so you only have these two USB-A and for output. So you can charge USB-A devices. This is for your jumper cable. It goes right in there, can only go in one direction. You'll see that once you plug it in, it's blue. It showed green also, I forget. Oh, there it is. So plug it all the way in. Now you can put these terminals on the battery, and that's all you do with this device. You then just turn your ignition on and it should go. So when you get the blue light, what will happen is the green light shows up when it is properly connected. When you have the green light, you can try turning your car on. If it fails the first time, let go of the ignition, give it a few seconds. The light should turn green, and you try again. The first time, and the only time I've ever actually used this, we had a full charge on the battery, and it took about 5 tries to actually turn the car over, and at the end, the battery was about half charged. So I think we could have gotten away with doing it again, but the battery was just that dead that's how much effort, but I can attest this did work. Now what am I doing? We've got a snowstorm coming through. I'm gonna get this thing charged up to 100% so that if we need to charge a phone or use a flashlight or something, we've got means. But these live in my cars so that if the car needs to be jump started, we're not at the mercy of other people trying to help us out. I highly recommend everybody have at least a jump starter one in your car. They now make these that also have an air compressor built into it to blow up your tires. Good stuff.